see. I gotta go to Tony for everything.
Yeah, man, I got you, man. I got you. I have got you.
Got to set up, man. We ain't good. It's good.
Hey,
And
and that's how you start off
That is how you
a
start.
podcast right there, man. Lighting your cigar, lighting your first stick, you know? Welcome, everybody. Black Cigar Festival Podcast. Our first podcast right here, live at Cigars International in Conroe. Eros, what do you have to say about the car show coming up, man?
man, before I even start talking about the car show that's coming up, we got to pay homage to the individuals that have allowed us and opened the door for us to be able to do this podcast and at this place and be able to bring this special event that we about to do that's gonna be amazing. Cause you know, anything the Black Cigar Festival put our hands on, it's gonna be amazing. So we're gonna continue to move forward with this today. Again, this is gonna be like one of our many podcast events. We welcome everybody that tune in. Feel free to post any comments that you might have during this session that we have. But we want to start out by it's a good day because we got a brother here we want to introduce to you. He's doing some great things over here at Cigars International. We're gonna let him talk a little bit about who he is and what he's doing and what you guys can look forward to over here in Conroe at Cigars International.
Welcome, everybody, and thank you to the Black Cigar Festival for inviting me to come over and share the podcast with you, man. Thank you so much. I'm Tony Guillory, and I am on day 3 of being the assistant general manager here at Cigars International in Conroe. I came from the Cigars International Katy location.
Okay.
Yeah, I helped to open that store over there, and I took the job over there as a retail guy. You know, making $12 an hour.
Yeah, wow.
You know, and within a month or so, I got promoted to the retail lead, kind of like the humidor manager.
There you go.
And literally within a year, they put me on a little bit of a fast track to become an assistant general manager here in Conroe, man. So
Good. That's
yeah,
good. That's good to hear.
it's been a nice ride, man. It's been a real nice ride. I've been smoking cigars for about 7 years. You know,
Okay.
Retired Air Force, 25 years in the Air Force.
Thank you for your service.
Man, and there were a whole lot of days in the Air Force that I could have used a cigar. I wish I'd been smoking cigars back then.
So what, did you start smoking after?
Absolutely. Yeah, I retired back in 2008. Yeah, retired back in 2008. And you know, and it's it's really strange because you know when you pick up a stick, you know, you think that you think it's just a little hobby or another bad habit that you're picking up.
Right.
But you're picking up a whole culture, man.
Yeah.
You know, you're picking up a whole culture. You know, and you pick up a stick, and like I say, man, when you walk through that door to a cigar lounge, everybody's equal.
Yeah.
You know, you might have a custodian sitting right next to a millionaire,
Yeah.
sitting there enjoying a stick.
Same stick.
You know, enjoying the same stick. You know, and that's probably the thing that I enjoy the most about the cigar culture.
Yeah, that's the beauty.
You know,
of it.
yeah, absolutely.
So was there anything specifically that brought you? Was there anything that specifically brought you to the culture? Like, because you said you've been smoking about 7 years. So, you know, what brought you to this culture?
So, you know, it's funny because I literally was looking for. After I retired from the Air Force, I actually came back here and became a school teacher for about 7-8 years.
Okay.
And
Thank
then
you for your service.
thank you.
You know?
And then that was around the time that I started smoking cigars. And after I left school, I was doing some substitute teaching and everything. And I was like, you know what? I want to try to find something that, you know, a little bit more fun, you know? And I literally sat at the house, and my wife thought I was crazy when I told her, baby, I'm going to Google cigar jobs. You know, and I got hired on at a spot down in Webster, a little mom and pop shop down there, and it was a it was really the whole culture of everything, the cigar life that kind of attracted me to it.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that I would fall into it the way that I did.
Yeah.
Because it is really, like I said, man, it
is a culture.
It is a culture,
And a
absolutely.
community.
And a community, absolutely, absolutely. I thought that I was kind of an odd bird, because when I sit at the house smoking a cigar, I'm sitting at the house by the pool,
Yeah.
got the blues on,
You know what I'm saying?
or I
There
got
you go.
some jazz going,
Yeah, there
or
you
some
go.
old school R&B going, right?
Come on now.
And and some of the lounges that I followed on social media and everything,
Yeah.
a lot of them were kind of, almost like club-like atmospheres, almost like hip-hop clubs and everything, And I was like, oh man, my club days are way behind me and everything.
Yeah.
And so, again, I thought I was strange,
Yeah.
And so when we opened up down in Katy, it shocked me to find out the clientele that there were a whole lot of people like us that wanted exactly that.
Yeah.
Wanted exactly that. Because down in Katy, man, that place is packed with folks just like us that want the exact same thing. Like I said, I come in and I hijack the music, put some blues on, and man, I mean, that is exactly what a lot of more grown folks are looking for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? More grown folks looking for.
Yeah.
And it's a very diverse crowd down there, and I'm hoping that we can build that same kind of diverse kind of crowd up here as well. And the car show is absolutely going to be a great start to it, man.
Oh,
for sure.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
So Tony, I mean, what I think I hear you saying is like, it's the culture.
It's a culture.
It's the culture that really brought you in more than anything, and understanding the culture, and not just understanding the culture, but wanting to be a part of the culture. So one thing I don't want to miss this week or this month is that we know that this is Mental Health Month, and we know that we want to make sure, like, during this time that we speak to the brothers that are out there, that heard you say you were in the military, right? And so, not to dig too much into your personal business, as far as that's concerned, but how have you seen that help and cope with some of the things that some of the brothers might be dealing with or having to navigate through during these moments, as far as that's concerned? Is that something you think you can speak on? Are you willing to? All right.
Absolutely. So, one of the things that it's funny because a lot of our veteran brothers and sisters had a lot of traumatic things happen to them while they were in the military. Okay, and that has carried over into their lives ongoing. Okay, it's kind of funny that you should mention that, because I had a little bit of a traumatic kind of experience later on in life.
Right.
Okay, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't know how it affected me, to be totally honest about it. Okay, so I had days when I was substitute teaching where I would get up, start getting dressed, and I would just get sick to my stomach, not knowing, and wouldn't be able to go to the job that I had. Okay, and I didn't know what it was. And finally, I went to my doctor. My wife was like, "Hey, baby, you need to go have this checked out." My doctor told me, "Hey, Tony, you're having anxiety attacks." Okay, and so it was that the anxiety from this little thing that was probably, most people wouldn't even think that it was traumatic, but to me, it affected me in that way. And that was right around the same time, okay, that I told you I left school doing the substitute teaching, and that's when I started the cigar job. And it was really the cigar culture that helped me to battle that anxiety that I was having, man.
Wow.
And that's the honest to God truth.
Really?
Because it gave me it gave me back my purpose in life. Okay, and I know this it may sound silly to somebody how cigars can give somebody back their purpose, but just being able to come to work, help people find a cigar, talk to people about cigars, and other things that those conversations lead to was the ultimate in self-medication for me. Yeah.
Let me say this. First of all, I thank you. Thank you for being open, and thank you for being honest as far as that's concerned. Because the one thing about this is that anytime we start talking about any type of mental health, especially when it comes to African American men, we need to know that we have outlets. We need to know that we have people. We need to know that we have people that love us, that care about us, that's willing to share our own personal experiences with them as far as that's concerned. And so I salute you, brother. I salute you. I thank you for, being here tonight and sharing that information with those that are listening to this podcast tonight. I want to say that moving forward, we want to be able to create an environment, a space, where brothers can come to and know that you safe. You safe here. You safe in this environment. You're able to be yourself.
And I think that's what the cigar culture has been for each one of us. That this, stick is that common denominator that kind of brings everyone together. And then so it's like now that we're together and we're bringing the classes together and the races together, what's next? And so when you speak on the way that it helped heal you, that's the what's next right there.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And then events like this car show. The car show is bringing vendors out, it's bringing people together, to have a good time, good time, to enjoy what we like to do,
I have a question. What did you think about that? Knowing that, because we didn't put this together with you, but when you came in and knew that this was about to take place, what was your thoughts about that? That you were walking into this. You had not met me. You had not met Howard. You didn't know anything about what was getting ready to take place. What was your thoughts on that when you walked in and realized this was about to take place at your place?
Well, the one thing that I knew, okay, I didn't need to know anything about y'all, okay. I didn't need to know your name. I didn't need to know your name. I saw cigars on your shirt.
There you go.
So we already had a common denominator.
There you go.
I already knew I was Michael.
I already knew everything I needed to know about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the way, and that is exactly the way that I treat every customer that walks in the humidor.
Yeah.
I don't need to know your name. I don't need to know anything about you.
Yeah.
I know that you're coming in here. We have something in common already. Okay, cigars.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is, that's all I need. That's all we need.
Right.
And that's the thing is that, the reason that we have all this strife and turmoil in this world that we live in is because people think they don't have things in common. They think that I have to be either this or that.
Right.
Okay. But if you find a common ground, man, sticks.
Right.
Common ground.
Matter of fact, common ground. What you smoking tonight?
Trinidad Espiritu #1.
My favorite.
You know, hey, yeah. Trinidad is spiritual number one, man.
Right.
Yeah. You know, so you know, and that's the thing that I enjoyed. One of the things I enjoyed most about this job is I would literally walk in every morning and grab 3 sticks that I'd never had before. You know, to work my way around.
There you go. There you go.
All right. So listen, one last question, and we're gonna let you go. So the next question is this: so you have a new cigar smoker come through this door. What and how would you advise them as far as this culture is concerned? How would you introduce a new cigar smoker to this culture?
Man, that's a great question. Okay, I would first thing that I do is I ask them, you know, how many cigars have you smoked? Okay, and if they say that I've never smoked a cigar in my life, I will give them. I say, hey, come with me. I want to show you a quick cigars 101.
Right.
Okay, and I'm going to take them over to a couple of cigars, and I'm going to explain to them about the differences in the wrappers
There you go.
and how that equates to strength and how that equates to the strength and the flavor of the cigar and things like that. Okay, and then I'm going to, you know, ask them, hey, what do you like to drink? Are you gonna drink? Hey, I'm a water and coffee guy.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. You gonna help them
You know,
pair.
and I'm gonna help them to find something that would go with the drink that they have.
Okay.
Okay, and then, you know, then we're gonna probably end up talking about, you know, you know, one of the things that we do here is we ask everybody, are you military veteran or first responder?
There you go. Yeah.
Okay,
They do
and
ask that.
and the ones that say that they're military,
Yeah.
that's gonna give me a whole nother conversation to have with them as well. Okay, so I'm constantly finding common ground, man. I'm
Yeah,
constantly finding common ground, and that guy, when he walks out of there, he might walk over to the bar, grab him a drink. He might have a seat here in the lounge, and I'm gonna come check on him, and I'm gonna say, hey, this cat right here, he is also retired
Yeah, there you
Navy,
go, yeah.
retired Air Force, retired Army, or whatever,
Yeah.
and get those cats hooked up and talk.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of a facilitator as well as the assistant general manager here.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
You know, so it you know, I tell my guys all the time, people can go to Specs and buy their cigars. No knock on Specs.
They can.
Okay. What we're selling here is we're selling the experience.
There you
Okay.
go.
And the experience of the cigar culture
Yeah.
is what we want folks to come in here and enjoy here at Cigars International.
There you go. There you go. Man, we thank you, Tony, for that.
Thank you.
And that's why you should come to Cigar International Conroe right there, man.
Thank you.
The man, Tony, the new assistant manager, and he's going to help you out find the right stick.
I
Man,
appreciate
thank you,
y'all.
Tony.
Thank y'all so much, man.
Thank you, Tony.
So we
Thank y'all
appreciate
so
you, man.
much, man.
Bless you, brother.
Great job. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Hold on. Already.
I'm in the house, I'm in the place.
My guy Steve with Occasion Spot. He is going to be here as one of our food vendors at the Classic Car Show on June 22nd. Steve,
Man,
you're a cigar smoker, right?
man, I am, man. But now I will be honest with you. I am a recent cigar smoker. So, didn't like it about 3 months ago. And then my next door neighbor came over and said, hey man, try this. I said, no, I don't smoke. I be coughing and choking.
Yeah.
He said, you smoking that? I say, that corner store. I say, oh, so it's a real one? Yeah. And ever since he gave me an Excalibur, man, been smoking ever since, man. Come on, man. I'll bounce back between the Oliva, man, you know, bounce back, man. But, oh, come on, man. But now, boy, look here.
There you go. You a full-fledged smoker.
Come on, no, man. He was like, look here, man, because he wouldn't let me not. He say, man, smoke that. I said, nah, sit this. I'm going to choke.
Yeah.
He said, no, you ain't going to choke on this. You smoking that. I said, all right, man. So I got it, man. No, he didn't even put me on the sweeper, man. He got me ready, man. But then I've been smoking all this time and choking and not feeling nothing. Now I said, oh, this what you supposed to feel from it? Oh.
Oh, yeah, you do get a little buzz from it.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Get you a nice little drink with that.
Yeah.
Have a nice little mellow time, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, definitely, man, Excalibur's my thing. And my next try is gonna be that Rocket Patel, man. You know what I'm saying? 60, yeah, that 60, that Rocket Patel 60, yeah, that's on my list right now.
on the list.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to try that one.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna have to.
I've been hearing good things about it, man. Yeah, definitely, man. So I'm gonna be here June 22nd, man. Support, man. Y'all gonna have some cars out there too, right?
Of course, man.
Okay.
There's a car.
So they're gonna have some. So
Wait. You know we gonna have some cars.
Yeah.
You brought some cars to your
they brought them cars to mine. That's my bring in. So a couple weeks ago, I'm a part owner in a place called the Station Seafood Company. And we had classic cars and cigars at the Station Seafood. They brought to the place, man. We had a good time. We smoked one. We looked at the nice cars. It was lovely, man. They have some good stuff going on, man. I'm looking forward to coming out to that. Everybody, you need to come on out there. And plus, I'm gonna have some grub for you. Look here.
What you gonna have, Steve?
Man, look here. So, traditionally, I always do fish and shrimp. You know, that's what I do. But now, man, I think I'm gonna have y'all some pistolets, shrimp pistolets with shrimp etouffee stuffed inside some bread. And I'm gonna have Cajun brisket. You're not listening. Cajun brisket, po' boys.
Oh boy. Come on, now.
Change your life. Right along with a deep fried cobbler balls. I meant to bring you boys some of them cobbler balls. God dog it, man, I did.
I know.
right here.
Come on.
Man, my apologies to you.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday comes out, let your boy with them cobbler balls. So the Station Seafood Company, holla at me. And then I'm also the Cajun Spot. You can go check me out, the Cajun Spot. Instagram is the Cajun Spot _ or Facebook at the Cajun Spot. Well,
That's good.
yeah.
See this point.
Come on, see that.
I got something. So we got something that you walked in here. You didn't even tell us, man. We get in here and you almost ghosted us, and I thought you were gonna leave with those brothers.
No.
Yeah, I did. I thought you were gonna leave with them. So y'all, Steve is part of the Divine Nine also.
I say.
He's part of the Divine Nine also, man. And saw some of his brothers here. They gonna be out here also. But you know, Sigma Nation is they gonna be here also. You know what I'm saying? You know we gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? So just talk to us a little bit about that, you know, and what you expect to, you know, as far as your brothers coming out and supporting.
Brotherhood and cigars. I know they got a bunch of brothers out there smoking some, alphas.
Man, it's called the Brotherhood Smoke, right? You know what I'm saying? And so we do get together and smoke cigars to celebrate each other, and that's what it's about.
What is
bro.
that, man?
Man, the brotherhood is the brotherhood, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you have your things that go on in life. Life is hard. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to have a step back. Come on now.
Yeah.
So you gotta have your step back where you can sit with your boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
and
talk
conversate.
about some life. Smoke a cigar, like I say, grab you a nice little. I'm a bourbon man. Grab me a nice little bourbon man. You know what I'm saying? And talk about life. Because we'll get stressed on all kind of stuff, man, or whatever. Keep it all in until it's too late.
Yeah.
Come on,
Hold on. Yeah.
So listen, again, you weren't there, but we want to make sure that every person that come up here, we deal with something as far as mental health, as far as our community, our men, and you just tapped on something right there.
Oh.
You just touched it. You just touched it. I want to make sure it's real. It's very real, and we are definitely trying to find an outlet for. And believe me, this is not the only outlet as far as that's concerned. Yeah. But we're looking for healthy outlets. Yeah, we're looking for healthy outlets. We're looking for outlets that brothers can actually feel safe in. Yeah. Because, I can tell you myself, I wasn't one of those that was willing to expose everything about me to anybody. Yeah. And I always walked around with a guard. You know what I'm saying? I always walked around with a guard.
And they tell you suck it in, suck it up.
Suck it up, yeah.
You suck it up, suck it in, and it's stigmatized, right? You kind of weak, you kind of soft. No. I got the world on my shoulders. So I don't call that weak. I don't call that soft. I just need a little help every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you have the brotherhoods and your friends, just your regular friends too, man, whatever, to talk to. But then sometimes you need some professional help. Sometimes just chatting about it is not going to help the matter. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to talk to that person, you know what I'm saying, that has an education on how to bring you back down, because I've seen some things happen, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got another question for you. So, I work with at-risk youth. I work with individuals that come out of incarceration. And for a brother that don't have anything, that's coming out of incarceration, that's not where you are, what advice would you give them coming straight out? like, and how, because don't get me wrong, everybody think they can cook. No, I'm just saying, everybody, I'm just saying, everybody think they can cook. You know what I'm saying? You know, and if they don't get that post on Instagram or TikTok that go viral, then, you know, they just another brother in the corner cooking. You know what I'm saying? But everybody think they can cook, as far as that's concerned. How has that outlet benefited for you?
I'll tell you this. As simple as this, it's hard to. You have to have a love for the cooking thing. You know what I'm saying, man? Because you got the the things you could be in and out on this cooking thing real quick, man. You know, coming there, it didn't happen for me, man. I'm done. No, I've been loving this thing for a long time. Grandmama taught me how to cook when I was 9.
Grandma was coming up.
Come on now, Mama, Grandma.
I knew them answers.
Come on now, Mama, Grandma Agnes, man. She said Steve or Steve. You know, that's what my grandmother say. Steve or Steve. 9 years old, taught me how to make praline. I don't know if y'all had no praline when y'all came to the restaurant.
Not the real praline. What? Come on now.
Grandma Agnes praline is what it says on there.
Steve.
Man, I promise you.
Praline, and then what else?
The deep fried cobbler change your life.
Deep fried cobbler.
Change your life. You gotta say change your life.
Change your life. Deep fried cobbler, change your life.
That's the whole title of it. That's the whole title of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm saying, so, man, look here. Pull up on June 22nd. Come check them out, and you're gonna have some deep fried cobbler from your boy. Yeah, it's gonna change your life.
There you go, Steve.
See, I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. I'm gonna enjoy you being here on the 22nd because, first of all, your energy that you bring, the level of confidence in what you do. We've had your food, and the one thing I can remember about my grandmother and her cooking is that it was always love and everything she did. It was love and everything she did.
Not the little toe, the big toe.
Yeah. All them toes there. Yeah, all them toes. So, man, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate you supporting Black Cigar Festival and who we are. We support you. Our audience supports you. The only thing we don't have is where you are. Make sure you let everybody know where you are, and we'll be there. We're gonna support you, not just the alphas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, not just the alphas. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's blue skies out there, and white stars.
Come on.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all inviting me out here. Real talk. This has to happen more often.
Yeah.
The collaborations, not the crabs. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm talking about. But definitely, man, I'm gonna be out here. Like I say, the Station Seafood Company is off of 290 Highway 6. Come check us out. Follow me because I'm everywhere with the food truck, the Cajun spot, man. I've been hitting these little spots, man, and these little sports events, man. It's been a lovely thing. So if you need your boy for any kind of anything, weddings, bar mitzvahs, you know what I'm saying? Anything, I'll take care of you. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me. I'll take care of you, man. I appreciate you boys, man. I wish I had a cigar for myself right now, man. I didn't. No, but it's all good. It's all good. Hey, come on June 22nd. It's gonna go down up there. It's gonna have a good time. Come on, man. If you want to have a good time, come mess with these boys. Howard T, rock and roll, dude.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. We appreciate that, man. We appreciate it.
That's what's up, bro.
Howard, let's just have a, let's have a conversation.
Let's talk, brother.
Let's talk. So, we're gonna do this again next Thursday, right? Mm-hmm. Right? What should they expect?
Next Thursday, expect the hand roller, Hattie, from Be Elite Cigars to come out. Next Thursday, expect to see a painting from Fatrice Shaw that will be the example of what you're going to be painting. on Saturday, because we're also having a paint and smoke on next Saturday. You can sign up for that through Eventbrite.
So when you start talking about Phaedra Shaw, you know she carried the same last name as I do.
Yes.
So you got to bring that when you start talking about that.
Okay.
Like Phaedra Shaw is the Phaedra Shaw.
The Phaedra Shaw.
The Phaedra Shaw. So when we start talking about this paint, silk, and smoke, we are probably one of the first ones in Texas that have introduced the paint, silk, and smoke. And if you guys have never been a part of the paint and silk and smoke, you don't want to miss that event.
Yeah, for sure.
That is one of the most amazing events that we could offer at our festival and anytime we do an event. But you want to come out and be a part of that paint, sip, and smoke. Now, I will tell you, we don't have a lot of seats available for that, do we? No. So you want to sign up for that event like quick. Whether you're a couple or whether you're an individual, you want to sign up for the paint, sip, and smoke immediately.
Now we got some perks with that too. We got a free cigar, Emperor's Cut. We got Timmy coming out from Emperor's Cut, and she will be doing a cigar pairing with that as well. Right. We also got Cigars International to throw in a free drink. So you're gonna get a free cigar and a free drink with that class purchase. So, and we can't forget the cars. We cannot forget the cars, people. So we're talking about mental health.
Going back there.
Eros.
All right.
Eros.
All right.
Real quick, or can you make this quick? My question for you is, being an entrepreneur for how many years now?
Oh man, I've probably been an entrepreneur since I was in middle school and didn't know it.
Wow.
So my entrepreneur days go back from. You ready for this?
I guess so.
I'm about to take you back. Like my entrepreneur days go all the way back from going in my mama closet, pantry. We call it a closet, y'all. I mean, until I got older and realized that was a pantry. To me, it was a closet. We went in the closet.
It was a closet.
Yeah, well, no, in your mama house it was a closet. Yeah, so I remember going in there and grabbing sugar and grabbing Kool-Aid and mixing it together and taking it to school and selling Kool-Aid and sugar.
For real?
Yeah, and they ass would get in trouble. I can't say ass on here. And they would get in trouble for, eat Kool-Aid and sugar. Like I've been an entrepreneur all my life, man. I just basically fell into the barber industry and the barber business as far as that's concerned. But I will say, like, that happened, and it was supposed to happen. It happened, I don't go back and regret anything that has happened over my life because it was supposed to happen. It shaped me and formed me into the individual I am today. Yeah. So
the mental health. So how has maintaining that mental health and your spirituality affected you in times where maybe you may have been weak as an entrepreneur?
So for me is I had to learn how to rest. And a lot of people don't realize when I say rest, I had to learn how to rest me as an individual, because you can be so busy doing things and doing so much that you're doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like you could be so busy doing a lot of things and touching so much to where, in all honesty, you're not effective anywhere because you're doing too much as far as that's concerned. So I had to learn how to rest. I had to learn how to back up. Yeah. And first of all, renew my mind. And then I had to learn how to endure the situation that I was going through. because I was trying to control the situation that I was working through. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to learn how to rest, renew my mind, endure the situation. Then I had to learn how to trust the process.
Yeah. Trust the process.
Trust the process, brother.
Yeah.
Gotta trust the process.
Yeah.
And then I had to learn how to stand on God's word, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
stand on it, not
Yeah.
look back.
I had to learn how to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's positive,
ready for
man.
that one.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that one, man. You hit me with that one. That's positive. That's good. That's great. So we are at Cigar International still. Remember that. And we got cigars, talked about cigars and drinks, and we have the most lovely Liz, the humidor lead at Cigar International in Conroe, and she's here to talk to you about what she has going on.
Well, I don't have a lot with cigars going on yet. That's why I'm here. It's a change of pace for me. I'm used to more restaurant industry type of work, but I have a background in management, so that's what got me on here, and I'm looking forward to everything I'm going to learn in a new industry.
That's good.
So I guess I'm gonna have to keep asking you the questions. So have you seen, what do you think about like the culture now moving so in a direction of female smokers? Like, how does that make you feel now?
I think it's nice when anything involves both men and women. And honestly, I was shocked. I had never, until I started working here, seen a woman with a cigar. And it made me think back like when I was young and women didn't smoke cigarettes either. And so I think it's nice to see that they're also involved in this industry. And we'll see if they may end up smoking more than men these days.
So is the restaurant business, you guys said it right?
Yes, sir.
Is the restaurant business similar to cigars, like with, pairing or with, selling?
Oh, definitely. There's definitely some things that relate as far as sales and pairing, like with Italian food, it's wine, right? What wine goes best with what dish. And so I think any industry that involves any level of sales, there is that matching one thing to another. We have a vendor in today for a certain cigar brand, and that's what I was doing. Okay, what liquor goes good with this? Is this a cognac cigar or is this a vodka cigar? Like, where do we stand? What's going to complement each other? And so that experience from previous jobs, I think, is very beneficial here.
So do you smoke cigars?
No, not yet. They're trying to change that. I'm a smoker. I haven't gotten to cigars yet, I guess.
Okay.
Give me this mic, man. Listen. He's about to give you, you get that effect all the time. Like, you can't say nothing now, right? So listen, where do you see this going? Like, what is the ultimate goal for as you being involved with Cigar International and running this humidor, and how well are you knowledgeable of it now? Like, so if a female smoker was to come in, like, how would you, navigate her through, her experience?
Well, like I said, my knowledge is limited right now, but I've gotten as far enough to know if you're a more mild smoker or like something a little bit heavier, I can kind of gear you in that direction. And some of the higher end brands versus somebody that's starting out that may not want to spend as much initially. Overall, I'd like to get higher up in the company, maybe something in marketing or branding, a good way to connect with people. People's really my niche. So that's where I would like to end up.
Okay. Working with people, are you going to be working with the Paint and Smoke on next Saturday?
Well, if they let me squeeze in on that, I'd be happy to. I love it. So I did art and ceramics back in grade school and high school. I can't draw a stick person to save my life, but I'm really good with colors and and just the vibe itself. So I do think art's a very good outlet for people.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have to bring some more kind of creative things, because we have another creative one over here with Arrow Shaw. He's into all of the arts and painting and sculpting and stuff like that too. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I love this guy. I love him for who he is. I do. I love him for who he is. And that's just, I think, so Howard, honestly though, because people see us, and some people actually think we're brothers. Like, so can you like just kind of give the background between you and I, how we met, who we are, as far as that's concerned? Because most people think we're brothers. They see pictures of us and they like, hey, how's your brother? How you doing? They'll call you Howard, but they're like, how's your brother doing? And I mean, you're my brother, but you're not my biological brother, you know, but in a sense, but most people think you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. They always say, Eris, you're the most handsomest of the two.
I don't
but
know about that one.
they always.
Okay, so how we got started was, God, this guy right here, man.
I mean, you wanted to go live.
Yeah, we are live. So Eros was my barber for a few years. I knew that Eros could, cut hair, and that he was very good. So when I had the chance to go over to his barber academy, his barber school, I took that opportunity. So he was cutting my hair, and we were talking about entrepreneurship, business, talking about cigars and family and things like that. And then one day he had said, hey, are you going to this, one cigar festival? I said, yeah, I'm going there, I'll see you there. So after we had went to that cigar festival, we had both, talked about how
The experience.
everything was, and that we did not see any black-owned cigar brands.
Yeah, we did. So we didn't see any.
And so we were like, man, if we did it, what would we do different? And we started talking about it.
So we opened the culture up.
Yeah, and we had said, well, what we call it? And I think you had asked me that, and I had said, we'll call it the Black Cigar Festival. And it was just like that. And it was about 2.5 months later. And so 2.5 months later, we had a festival. But even before then, bro, we were like running around promoting that festival like, crazy, going all over the freaking state, promoting that, all the cigar lounges and, meeting everyone. So I was, I'm not even gonna lie. I was a new cigar smoker then. And so I had only been smoking for maybe a year. Totally new to the, culture. But the culture had accepted us, the community did, and that festival was amazing.
It was absolutely amazing.
It was amazing.
And I'm not gonna say it was the first festival ever in Houston or anything like that, but I would say it was probably the first festival that went viral in Houston. I would say it was probably the first one that went viral, in Houston, and we had a great time. So, in saying that, we will be bringing it back. We are going to be bringing it back, and we are going back to our original location just to set things off. We're not worried about how packed it get. We're not worried about any barriers that anybody could think of as far as that's concerned. What we want to do is we want to bring back we want to bring back people together, and we want to bring back cigar smokers.
Yeah.
We want to bring back those that truly love the culture.
Love the leaf.
the love to leaf, and love what we bring when we do our cigar festival. So that's going to be coming. It's going to be coming really soon, sooner than you think. And the podcast will be mentioning that date next Thursday.
Okay. We are live.
And we typically do that on an annual basis, okay? So we getting close. We got one more guest we got to bring up.
So we're gonna lean on Liz and see if Liz can get Cigar International involved with the marketing on that.
Oh,
Right?
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can figure something out.
Great. We thank you, Liz. Appreciate you coming by.
Appreciate
stopping.
it. It was nice
Thank
to
you.
meet
Thank you so much. We have another guest that will be a vendor coming up. Would you mind introducing her?
That's my mama. Nah, let me back up. All right. Yeah, everybody know her as Miss Louise, but in the street, y'all already know. Y'all gonna say, "Hey, you Arrow's mom." And so at the end of the day, that is my mom. I am who I am because of who she is, and so we want to sit here and, based on who we are and how we move as men, we know that you always pay homage to those that have gone before you. So we want to continue to move in that manner and that space. So today we want to give her opportunity to talk to you guys about a little bit about how she got into the culture, what it means to her as a female, as a black female, and what to expect when we unite on the 22nd.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you, Eris and Howard, for such a passionate introduction. I love it. First, I want to give patronage and recognition to Cigar International. I love the ambiance of it. It's a great place right now. I'm smoking a cigar. It's called Tabac Especial Cafe Le Cachillon.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
It's my favorite. A mouthful, but it's a great cigar. It's a wonderful blend of different flavors of coffee, okay? And so I suggest it, highly. Also, the bar is magnificent. I'm enjoying myself out on the patio, and it's just a wonderful setting out there. The breeze is wonderful. And so I encourage you to come out and visit Cigar International here in Conroe at 1488, okay? Now, to get to a little bit more about myself, again, everybody calls me Miss Louise. My name is Louise Mosley, and I'm a realtor. I'm also team manager for Mosley Boeing Group. It is a branch off from Strong Tower Realty. We specialize in commercial real estate, whether it's listing or if it's a lease, or even if you're on the buyer side of it. We got you on all of that, as well as residential. So I encourage you to seek me out on Instagram, Mosley Boeing Group. And so with that being said, I want to touch a little bit on the Black Cigar Festival car show coming up on June 22nd. I'm telling you, you absolutely have to come out and patronize them. You're gonna have a wonderful time. I have a blast every time Black Cigar Festival gives something, and everybody like, "Ooh, Eros, look at your mama."
Hey, we get down, don't we?
We get down. We have a wonderful time. Please, 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 if you're not doing anything, come out. I love the classic cars. There's gonna be some beautiful sugar babies out there. You got to come see them. Yeah. So, is it anything you guys want me to say in addition to what I've said already?
Tell them how much you love us.
Oh, shoot. Come in.
Oh, thank you so
Come
much.
here.
I appreciate that.
But you're going to get the best
The
one.
last one, man.
Yeah, hey.
Hey. The best for last, hater. See that right
Yeah.
there? There you go. There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
Can you talk about female cigar smokers, and the rise, the new attention that female cigar smokers are bringing to cigars in general?
I have to say that cigars smoking for me started with Eris. And typically I'm not a cigarette smoker, but I do enjoy my cigar. It's a situation with a cigar, there's not time for any gossip, nice jazz, kick back and enjoy your cigar, whether it's on your patio, or if you're sitting back, kick back with a bubble bath and a glass of wine. It's just an ambiance that I love it.
Now, what got you into real estate?
Well, I have always been in customer service. I think that customer service is my passion. And I love the feel of what it's like to encourage somebody that didn't think that they could be a homeowner to obtain their very first home. It's like a rush, a high. I love it. And so with that, I was corporate for the most part. I'm kind of like a jack of all trades. I do a little bit of everything, but I always wanted to be a realtor. And so with that, I decided to go to school, get my license, and that's what it's been for me. I didn't like the corporate world because it confined me. I felt like I was trapped in a 4x4 box. And so, that's kind of what it is.
That's good. Well, we are going to be glad to have you on June 22nd, the lead of the Mosley Bowen Group. We have one more guest coming up that we want to get him in really quick. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you, Howard. Thank you, Eris.
Mama Louise.
Thank you.
Come on, Zach. How you doing, Zach?
How y'all doing? Good evening.
Welcome. Are you a cigar smoker, Zach?
Very newly, yes. I'm gonna have to say sorry up front. I'm not gonna give y'all a kiss like she did, but that was really sweet. That did warm my heart.
You're not gonna give us a kiss back?
No, not tonight.
That was the boy I was waiting on.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about that. Yeah, no, you got it.
Either way.
How long have you been smoking cigars?
I started smoking cigars when I was stationed in Italy. I'm recently separated from the Army myself. I started smoking in Italy, and Europe has a huge cigar culture.
Really?
It does, yes.
A little bit about it, because we've never been to Italy. So.
I mean, Italy, Germany, Croatia, they all have, you can go to any store on any street. They have what's called a tabacchi in Italy, and you can get quality Cuban, Nicaraguan, Honduran, any cigar you really want. And that's why I love this place in particular, is it has that same feel. It has a walk-in humidor. It has a large selection. It's the only place really local, because I'm here from Texas, born and bred. And, ain't too many places like that around here. Yeah. And that's why I'm really happy I found this place.
What took you out of town?
Say that one more time?
What took you out the country?
Out the country, as in Italy?
Yeah.
Oh, my contract was up. I married a beautiful Italian woman, Italian Nigerian actually. So that's why I'm about 50 pounds heavier than when I met her. Yeah. She cooks a lot of good food for me, but we have a little baby. So my contract expired and my time was up. So I came back home, and I've been all over the world now, but home is always in the same place.
There you go. I say.
So Zach, one of the things we've been doing tonight is we opened up talking about mental health. We want to close it out talking about mental health. I know you probably have your own experience being in the military. Is there anything that you would like to share for individuals that are transitioning, whether they're coming out of the military or going in, that you would like to share with them as far as mental health is concerned?
Yeah, absolutely. The resources are there. Man, the best thing I can tell you is talk to somebody. It don't make you weak. It don't make you less. It don't make you nothing. Talk to somebody. Talk to me if you know me. My brothers out there hear me? Talk to me. I'm here for you. Reach out. There are Facebook groups. There are Instagram groups in your local area that have veterans that have went through this. Man, talk to somebody. Talk to anybody. That's the best I can tell you.
That's good.
Zach, well said. And thank you for offering your time, yourself, and your experience, what you've gone through as far as that's concerned. We salute you. We thank you for your service and all that you've done as far as that's concerned. Black Cigar Festival. I will tell you, don't go anywhere, Zach. I want you to stay right here with us because we want you guys to see one thing. We want you to see that how the cigar culture, and when you focus on the cigar culture, how it integrates and how it brings together individuals that have some of the same common goals, some of the same things that we all are dealing with, some of the same things that we can all work through together. We would love to see you guys out here. We're throwing the event, but it's bigger than an event. It's bigger than that. So, Howard, I want you to close us out. Tell everybody where we're going to be, what time to be here, how much fun we're going to have, and what we're going to do. It's your time. You got 2 minutes.
No pressure, right? June 22nd, starting at 4 p.m., we have DJ Fire. If y'all know SUC DJ, he's internationally known. We're going to have paint and smoke, paint, puff, and smoke. Paint, sip, and smoke. There we go. Featuring Emperor's Cut and Fatrice Shaw. Go on Eventbrite and get those tickets for the Paint, Sip, and Smoke. It's coming with a cigar and a free drink.
The event.
It's a free entry. Yeah, free entry, open to the public. Everybody come out, bring your cars, bring your significant other, bring your girlfriend, your boyfriend, bring out, hey, this is gonna be fun for everybody. And this is a vendor festival. So come out and support the vendors that are gonna be here. We got door prizes. We got humidors that are gonna be given out. We got Cigars International is furnishing cigar packets for prizes, and that's it. It's gonna be a good time. How long are we gonna go? I don't know. Until they kick us out. I don't know. But we're gonna have the DJ going and drinks flowing. So come on out. It's gonna be a great time, and we're gonna be back here next Thursday doing another podcast here live at Cigars International in Conroe. Come on out.
So it's Howard and Eris, Black Cigar Festival. Back at you again, 2024. We out.
Peace.